Hey, Heather Hughes here, LinkedIn Lady Boss. Due to some technical difficulties today, I was not able to stream our my Tuesday training into the Facebook group, so I'm just going to record it, which kind of stinks because I like seeing the questions and whatnot pop in. But anyway, I'm going to go through today how to have the perfect profile set up so you are ready to go to build your business and grow your influence and hopefully make more money. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and I do have a profile checklist that goes along with this. In the comments after this video is uploaded, I will share the link if you want to subscribe to that profile checklist that goes along with this. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So here is your profile checklist. I'm actually going to take you back to your homepage. When you log into LinkedIn, this is the homepage that you are taken to. And the first thing you want to do if you want to make any adjustments or see what your profile looks like, you want to go to your Me circle in the top right handish corner. It's got your picture and the word Me with a down arrow. Just click the down arrow, click View Profile, and we're going to pretty much go through this step by step and touch on the areas that you want to make sure you address in your profile. Before we get started, I do want to note that my profile is not set up as a regular profile. It is set up as one of the new options that you have to be a content creator, or a creator, I think is what it's called. And the difference is very subtle. However, what you see on mine is you see that I talk about these um, hashtags. These are my most common hashtags. And you see in my profile, you see my featured content and my activity first, and my about section will be second, more towards the bottom. Whereas a regular profile shows up more on the top at the beginning of your profile rather than down towards the bottom. So that's the biggest difference. And also you see followers, and when you try to connect with me, you'll see the option to follow me, not connect, but it doesn't mean that you can't connect with me. You just need to click the more button, and then connect will be an option. So without further ado, we're just going to go step by step through my checklist and get you started so you can get growing your network and your business. So first things first, edit public profile and URL. You may not be aware, but you can actually customize your URL. So if you have a bunch of numbers after your name, you may want to just make this a little bit more easier to remember and easier to look at. So when you share in posts or in articles or whatnot, it's easy to look at and not a bunch of numbers afterwards. So on the top right hand corner, it says edit public profile and URL. Just click on that, and then it takes you to another page. Again, this is what your profile is going to look like when it's public. So if someone's not on LinkedIn and they type in your name, this is how it will look. And you just top right hand corner, edit your custom URL, click the little pencil, and it will show you the piece that you want to be able to change. I'm going to cancel that. But since we're on this page, I'm just going to go ahead and show you a couple of other things. Your profile's public visibility is on. Again, if you're on LinkedIn and you want to grow your business, you want to make sure that you are public. If you are private, no one will be able to find you. And when they Google you, that they won't see you. So mine is public. It's basic, is required. I have my profile photo public. And I have all the other options I have as public. Now, some things you can have turned off. Maybe you want to turn your past experience off, and then basically what happens is you can look and it disappears. And if you notice, only present experience pops up. But I actually want that on. It's not super big, but you can turn off your certifications, any of that type of information. I recommend that you leave everything public. You want people to know as much about you as possible so they want to take a look at you. So again, make sure your profile is public. Going to go back to your profile. The other thing is you want to make sure on the top right hand corner, not top, middle of the page, it may say, if it doesn't say people you may know, it may say people also viewed. And what that is you want to make sure you turn that option off. So you go to settings and privacy, and I'm going to set the reason why is you don't want people to click off of your profile and find someone else to connect with. A lot of times someone may be searching for something specific and they might look at a few other people. And if that is shown to the next person that pulls your profile up, they may actually choose to go look at your competition and never end up back on your profile. So just take the few extra minutes, go to your profiles and settings and privacy, and make sure you turn that option off. It's right here in settings and privacy, and just click through to the option that asks you to turn to show that information to other people. You want to turn that off. Next is your headline. Is your headline grammatically correct, and does it answer or solve your ideal client's pain point? Solve the problem that you're wanting. You want to make sure it's not founder, CEO, or whatnot. Doesn't tell me anything about who you are and what you do. This should say, heck, yep, I'm a business owner and I want to connect and convert my connections to raving fans, right? So that's what I want people to say when they look at my profile. Your photos. Do you have current photos of yourself? Are they high quality? Are you smiling? Can we tell who you are? Are you dressed professionally? Just making sure I'm going through my checklist and making sure that is everything is covered, and I found a typo. So anyway, and then what you also want to do is you want to, when you think you have it all set up, you want to make sure that everything looks right on your mobile phone. And the reason why I say that is a lot of times on your mobile phone, this picture, your round circle on your mobile moves to the center. And if you have a message going across the top on your banner, it may cover up that message. So you want to make sure that your message in your banner is still recognizable and can be seen. Don't waste this real estate. Don't take your contact information and put it up here in your banner. That's all here. People can very easily click on the contact info to get that. You want this to be a message that has people saying, yeah, I want to stop blending in. Yes, I want to stand out from the crowd. So you want to basically address the pain point in another way, not the same information that's in your headline. So your headline, again, defaults to your experience. So the first title of your experience. However, you do have the option to override that. And I'm just going to show you how to do that. You click on the pencil. So I have my headline here, but actually that is not there. You actually, in your experience section, click on your pencil and it's going to say, update my headline. And that usually is defaulted and will be on. So if you've spent a lot of time writing your headline, you go in and you add experience and you don't uncheck that button, you will lose your headline that you just created. So I always tell people to actually create their words in Word and test it to make sure it's the way that you want. I'm not actually going to save that. It's 120 characters. If you do it from your phone, you have a few extra characters to put in your headline. Again, make sure everything is spelled properly. Your about section, again, mine is a little bit lower down than yours, but your about section should be should feature some media. Mine does not. But if you have written a paper, have a YouTube channel or something like that, you want to make sure that you feature the media in that. Make sure you fill it out more than just 1 or 2 lines. You actually want it to, you want people to see. Just click out of it. You want people to actually click the see more button and read more about what it is that you do. This is not an opportunity for you to talk about how amazing you are. You actually want to talk more about your client and the problem that you solve for them. It's not about you, it is about them and why someone should do business with you. So look at your profile more as a sales page, a free sales page, I'll put it at that. It's not even your website where you're paying to put a website together. Your LinkedIn profile is searchable, it's Google searchable, and it's free, 100% free. So take advantage and use this as a selling opportunity without selling. You really want to build your credibility. So next is your experience section. Have you included relevant media in this area? Let's see if I do. I do not. Again, I don't have, but actually I do have media that I should upload here. Maybe they're videos that you've done in regards to this. Maybe they're transformations or testimonials. Maybe they're case studies. Maybe you've written a white paper. These are all opportunities for you to have in your experience section. They are just photos. So you don't want to have them they're photos or PDFs that you can include there. Remember your story. Your story sells and facts tell. So have your experience actually tell a story about who you are and what your problem is, what your problem solves. That's why testimonials and case studies are awesome, because they tell a story. And if you have multiple positions or opportunities or offers that are current, see how the story can help build off of each other. For instance, or for an example, talking to a event or / wedding planner who also represented a weight loss company, she can actually talk about how looking amazing and dropping the weight so you look amazing for that special event can totally change your outlook. And she can share that story on her experience and basically be selling 2 products at the same time that complement each other. Next section is your education. Again, you want to make sure as many areas are filled, not as many, preferably all sections are filled out. That is how you're going to reach an all-star status on LinkedIn, and that is your ideal goal, is to reach all-star status with your profile. So make sure your education is in there, licensing and certifications are in there, our publications listed, our honors and awards listed, special courses that you've taken are listed, special projects that you may have done, organizations that you're part of, and volunteer opportunities. All that can be listed here in the education and your licensing and certifications. Skills and endorsements. So ideally, I like to tell people you want to get to 99 endorsements minimum, and you want to have at least 3 skills pinned, preferably more. Or you can only pin 3, but take advantage of those 3 and pin 3 and have other skills chosen. I have more. I don't have a ton, but you do want to have a fair amount, because when you reach the 99 plus, you want to be able to pin 3 additional ones so you can continue to get some endorsements. So make sure that you get at least 15 endorsements, and you give endorsements Yes, you might feel funny giving endorsements to people that you don't know, but LinkedIn encourages it. It shows that you're an active member of the platform and will, by being an active member, your profile will be shared with more people.